Hey everyone, here is a couple of ways to think about increasing your profits at your sign shop. First of all, take a really good look at what you're paying for materials and supplies, because I guarantee it makes up about 50% of what you're spending at your company. So if you think about that size volume, how do you increase profit on a project? Well, one of two ways. You either raise your prices and get the additional profit or the profit that you need to make from your customer, or you look to your suppliers and figure out ways to negotiate better markup percentages from them. So obviously, if you're just starting out and you buy a roll of vinyl, you are not going to pay the same amount as the company down the street that orders 100 rolls of vinyl at a time. But as your business grows, it's really important that you pay attention, review all of your invoices with your supplier, and make sure that you're getting the best discount points that you can get, and especially as you're growing. So let's say, for example, you do $100,000 worth of work the first year. Then the second year, it's doubled. It's $200,000 worth of work. So let's assume half of that is ordering materials. You need to really go over all that pricing with the supplier and say, hey, look, I doubled the amount of volume that I've ordered with you. I need a better percentage point on the markup. And look, I believe in loyal relationships with vendors. I mean, they're going to help you out in a bind. Help, I need a quick piece of aluminum, and then they're going to race over in their truck and get it to you. I mean, all those sorts of things. And I really believe in loyalty with your vendors. But on the other hand, prices can kind of start creeping up, especially as the relationship starts getting stronger and stronger. So you need a bad guy in this scenario a little bit, because the person that's doing the purchasing, lots of times they're talking to the supplier all the time. The supplier comes in, they might go out to lunch. They're the ones that are calling the supplier, hey, bail me out, buddy. Okay, I'll come right over. I'll take care of it for you. So you need to, and it needs to be, probably someone on the ownership management level that's calling the supplier and saying like, look, hey, I went over my, everything that I ordered last year compared to everything I ordered, this year. And it looks like, we're close to doubled. I really need to renegotiate our markup with you. And don't be afraid to do that. The other thing is, always make sure you pay your vendors on time. So hopefully your credit is in good standing with them. You'll get a net 30. So what we used to do is we always paid our vendors on time. So what we would do is we would go ahead and get terms on a net 30. We would pay it right at net 30 on a credit card. So then we would get another net 30 on the credit card on top of a zillion frequent flyer points. So then you're floating your cash for 60 days, which is great. It's really helpful for the business. And then again, pay your credit card off on time, get all the frequent flyer points, and then you've floated your cash for 60 days. So that is a really good way to increase your profits without raising your prices with your customers. There is one more critical way to raise your profits, and I want you to really pay attention to this. If you have a restroom in the shop, I think it's really important before you put a roll of toilet paper on the roll that you put it on the ground and step on it. Then put it on the roll so that when people are using toilet paper in the shop, it only comes off one square at a time. That will save you thousands of dollars by the end of the year. I'm kidding. I just wanted to make sure you were paying attention to the first points I was making. Anyway, hey guys, take care. Pay attention to what you're spending your money on. Don't be afraid to negotiate better rates, and go make some signs.